Hey YouTube, it's Jayce. This week's topic is transitioning at a young age and how you think that would have changed your experience as a trans person, and then controversy over whether younger kids should be able to transition if they want to. So first I'm going to start off with, should kids be able to transition when they're younger? I believe yes. There's a lot of research about gender, and it says that kids know their gender identity by the age of 3. And I guess the reasons why people don't think kids should be able to transition is because they don't know who they are as people. They don't know what they want. They don't know the world enough to know what the consequences of certain actions are. And so I guess that's why some people don't think little kids should be able to transition. However, I think usually kids who come out around the age of 2, 3 and say, I'm not a boy, I'm a girl, or I'm not a girl, I'm a boy, that usually doesn't go away, and they will continue to struggle. I've watched a lot of videos about little kids who start to have self-harm behaviors and suicidal behaviors at the age of 3, 4, 5, which is crazy. And I think with most of those kids, it will only continue to get worse if they do not transition as soon as possible. And so yes, I do think kids should be able to transition when they're younger. So in terms of me transitioning, if I had transitioned when I was younger, a lot would be different. As Ethan said, I would have gone through puberty with all my guy friends. And I don't think necessarily my I guess my childhood would have been different, because growing up, I was always seen as a guy. I wasn't seen as a girl. And so it wasn't like I didn't have that young male experience, I guess. However, that male experience got lost in high school, and that is one of the reasons why I had a hard time in high school. I didn't know who I was. I thought I knew who I was. I thought I was a lesbian, and I liked girls, but that wasn't it, and I had a hard time, I guess, connecting with people in high school. I didn't really have a lot of close friends. I had my friend group that I hung out with at school, but I never really hung out with them outside of school. And when I was in that situation, I didn't really know what was going on, because it was odd for me, because I'm shy in the beginning, but after a while I'm pretty outgoing and make friends easily. And so it was weird for me to not have a lot of friends outside of school. But now looking back on it, I think it was because I didn't know who I was, and I didn't feel like I could connect with anybody on a real I don't know the word, like a real level, because I didn't know who I was, and neither did they. Um, I don't know. I just remember in high school feeling like a lot of distance and like being lonely a lot, and I didn't really know why. So, but now looking back, I think it was because I was trans, but I didn't know it. Um, so, I think if I had transitioned at a young age, that would not have happened. Um, but I don't know. That's pretty much the only huge downside of not transitioning at a young age, besides the fact that I had to go through female puberty. Um, and I think there's a lot of benefits to not transitioning at a young age. At least for me, I got to experience not only the male world, but also the female world as well. And I think that's given me a unique perspective on the world, and I have this ability to understand gender and sexuality on a deeper level more than other people, and I'm able to see how stereotyped our world is, I guess. It's also been a plus in, I guess, dating as well. Because, to be honest, I feel like a lot of girls are they're looking for a guy that is, what's the word? I don't know. I feel like a lot of girls talk about how they wish guys were this way and that way and da 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 da. And so, since I've grown up with girls and I grew up as a girl, I'm able to hear what girls want from guys, and it's I don't know, it's helping me date. Okay, sorry. Okay, what else? So yeah, I guess not transitioning at a young age has made me who I am today, and I'm happy, pretty much happy with who I am today. Besides the fact that my body doesn't match my mind, but that will get there soon. I think one thing that is nice about transitioning at a young age is the fact that kids tend to be more accepting of differences. When it comes to that kind of stuff, they're just like, oh, okay, whatever. But as you get older, kids start to, judge and, try and fit into these categories. And when someone is outside of that, they often get judged and bullied and stuff like that. And it's just harder to, I guess, what's the word? Like, I guess blend into society at an older age, rather than a younger age. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm pretty sure that video was really bad because I was all over the place, but oh well. So I guess I'm happy that I'm transitioning now, for the most part. I mean, there's negatives to both, and positives to both, but otherwise, I'm happy. So, yeah, I will see you guys next Tuesday.